Hey guys, Michelle with Next Chapter Counseling here. I got a question this week about feeling attraction towards someone. So, the question that came through was asking me, is something wrong if I don't feel an immediate physical attraction towards a person? Can this relationship work even if I like all these other things about them and I'm not feeling it physically towards them? So this is a really good question to ask. And basically today, this video might feel a little different because a lot of times I try to give at least like one or two ideas of like, try this out, do this thing and see how it works for you. But today I'm mostly just going to give my perspective and my point of view on what attraction is and what my thoughts are on how it can develop and that kind of a thing. So this is really just more food for thought, just to get my perspective, and maybe it'll get you thinking in a different way than you have before about attraction. So I want to start off by first talking about what we mean by attraction. I think most people think of attraction as looking at someone and seeing their physical appearance and liking what you see with their physical body, being attracted to what their body looks like, what their eyes or their smile look like, their face, like liking what you see in front of you, as that being attraction. And that's one kind of attraction. But we can also, thankfully, be attracted to people for so many other things about them. We can be attracted to someone's laugh, how funny someone is, how intelligent someone is, the talents that they have. We can find so many other things about a person attractive than just how they look. And thank goodness for this, because our looks do not last forever. As we age, things don't stay the same. We're going to get to a point where we don't look conventionally attractive anymore by society's standards. Weight gain happens. Gray hair or hair loss happens, and you want to make sure that you're with someone who's still going to be attracted to you even when you don't look as physically attractive as you did 10 or 20 or 50 years ago. You want to find someone who's attracted to you for other things than just your physical appearance. So there's different components of attraction that are really important to consider and think about here. Because when it comes to attraction, again, with most people thinking of it as physical attraction only, what happens a lot of times is that people put a big emphasis on that. I've heard people say time and time again, physical attraction is the difference between a friendship and a relationship. And again, that's one key difference in being a friend versus in a relationship as a partner, is that physical attraction. But there's a lot of other things too. You build a life with your partner, you go on vacations with them, you see them every day if it's a long-term serious relationship where you live together, and typically you don't have all of that with your friends. So there's more than just physical attraction that differentiates a relationship from a friendship, but people really put a lot of emphasis on that. So what tends to happen is that, let's say like you're at a gathering with a bunch of people around and you spot someone across the room and you are physically attracted to them. You think they're hot, you're into them, you like how they look, and you decide to go over there and strike up a conversation and see what happens. Now, this is what I call leading with attraction, because the attraction was the first thing that you noticed about this person, and that's what drew you in, was their physical appearance. Now, hopefully you go over, you strike up a conversation, and you realize you guys are genuinely compatible. Great. Or you may go over and strike up a conversation and it may not go very well, but because of that initial attraction, you're more likely to want to hang on and keep trying and hope that something could be here, just because you feel this physical attraction towards them and you want it to turn into something more. There have been a lot of studies that show that we do this as human beings. When we view someone as attractive, we naturally tend to think more positively about them, even if we don't know anything about them. So it can keep you hanging on when you have this attraction and this spark right away, compared to different scenario where, let's say you just start up a conversation with the person next to you, and maybe you don't find them super attractive, but then as you're talking, you realize like this is actually going really well. Like, we're connecting, we're clicking. Oh, I like that about them. This is cool. And then you start to realize over time, wait, even if I didn't initially think that they were physically attractive, now I'm starting to notice some physical qualities about them that I actually really like, that I hadn't noticed at first. This happens more than people think it does, where attraction to other qualities then becomes physical attraction. It seems backwards, but this happens a lot, and this creates a more solid foundation for a relationship than having it be based on physical attraction first and foremost. So that's something to think about and to remember, that this can happen. So I absolutely believe that attraction can develop over time. I've experienced it personally myself multiple times when it's come to having crushes or things like that, that I don't find myself really liking the person until I've actually gotten to know them. And then I start to become physically attracted to them as well as emotionally attracted to them. So this can happen. But the other thing that I do want to address and give you some stuff to think about with is that there are going to potentially be times where you have talked with this person, you've given them an opportunity, and maybe you do really like these other qualities about them, like you are attracted to these other pieces of their personality, but the physical attraction, it's just not coming for whatever reason. You're not even seeing a glimmer of it. You're not even recognizing that, oh, like, I like maybe how their hair looks, or maybe I like how their hands look, or like whatever random thing it may be. You're just, there's nothing. There's nothing going on. And you've tried talking with this person and spending time with them multiple times, and you want there to so badly be this potential because you see that there are these other good things about them, but the physical attraction is not coming on board. And if you really feel like you've given it a solid try with this person, you've spent time with them in person, you've done fun things together, and you really feel like you have gotten to know them pretty well at this point, and the physical attraction isn't getting there, that is something to listen to, and that is something to respect, and that is something that you do want to make sure that the other person is aware of. And it is enough of a reason to say, maybe this isn't the best relationship for me. Because we do want physical attraction to be a piece of the puzzle. Again, not the whole puzzle, but a piece of the puzzle. And it's a crucial piece if it is missing. Again, you want to have attraction towards other things because physical attraction will, change over the years. Our physical appearance will fade, but you do want it there. And if it's not there now, and if you're really trying to get it there and it's not coming, that is something to listen to and to acknowledge that, okay, if I really feel like I've given it a solid try with this person and there's not that physical appearance or physical attraction that I'm having, I may need to really listen to that. And decide how important that is for you. Again, some people place more emphasis on that than others, but if that's an important piece for you and it's not developing over time, listen to that. And that's okay to say, all right, I need that here and it's not. And I've tried to get to know other parts of you and it's just not there. So that's my food for thought for you guys for today. I hope that maybe gives you a different way of viewing attraction and different ways to think about it, and that was helpful in deciding for yourself how much emphasis to place on physical attraction versus attraction in other ways. If you have a question for me, send it to me in an email, nextchapter.michelle@gmail.com. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.